I just wanted to say that I do occult consultations with Thoth or other energies if that's what you guys wanted. This is what I provide in terms of a service, as well as I do spell work, ritual, divination, tarot for people. But a main one that a lot of people get is the occult consultations. So if you would like to learn magic, sorcery, or spell work more in depth, please feel free to email me at OccultcatTv@gmail.com. You guys, my name's O'Shea. As well, you can call me Atanu, and this is Occult Cat TV. So this is how to path work with the spirit, right? So let's just get straight down to business. If today is Monday for me, right? So if we're looking at the occult aspects of Monday, it's the day of the moon, right? The moon has to do with emotions. It has to do with the magic. If I think of different energies that are associated with the moon, I think of Thoth, I think of Hecate, I think of Lilith, right? So if I was to start a path working with Thoth, say today is the beginning of the week. So if I wanted to do a path working, what makes a path working different than say a pact as well as a petition? So a path working is anywhere from a week-long endeavor to a month-long endeavor to 3 months, 6 months, or a year, even to multiple years or even lifetime. So, but if we're talking about this kind of path working, let's go with say a week. So, as I'm doing this path working with Thoth, I go to Thoth. I'm like, hey, I need to learn magic, wisdom, and sorcery. Can you help me with these things? As well, maybe a little bit about commerce and technology, right? So Thought's like, yeah, I got you. And then it's from there that you go into your first invocation, where you then take on Thought's energy. This is day one for a path working journey. Day one. You go into invocation. Thoth tells you, he tells you this, he tells you that. He's like, you need to work on meditation, right? You need to have a good memory. You need to focus on the things that are empowering you, right? So you need to focus on having a clear intention, having focus, having clarity, right? Practicing hermetic laws. All of these are the things in which you can take into concept with this path working. So it's not just working with Thoth, but it's actually also going more in depth into the ritual and spanning it across multiple days. So in the first invocation, you got, okay, I need to work on understanding hermetics, understanding the universal laws, frequency, vibration. You get the picture, right? And then on top of that, it's about cultivating a hermetic memory and better focus. So maybe that's the first day or the first few days, and then I continue with Thoth, and then Thoth takes me more in depth, right? Then maybe he's like, okay, let's focus on invocation and being able to cultivate energy, right? Through the invocation, then eventually he teaches me how to shift my vibration or alter my vibration, right? He teaches me frequency, and I'm not just reading about frequency, but I'm now actually learning how to cultivate frequency, and I'm learning how to apply it to myself, right? So the path working isn't just maybe the first day. Maybe it's actually every day. And then as we continue that path working and we continue to gain gnosis from Thoth, it's actually, we notice that it kind of bleeds into our day, and maybe we are led through signs and synchronicities to the library or to a bookstore. And then within that path working, Thoth led you to a copy of the Kybalion, right? And you happen to get that or purchase that, and you start to read it. So now you have the template and the blueprint to, working with Thoth for that path working. So right now you start to learn, you start to not just write or not just think, oh, all is mind, universe mental, cool, I got it, but instead you're actually going into it. You take that all is mind and universe is mental, and you go into ritual, you go into invocation day 2 or day 3, and you talk to Thoth like, what does all is mind and universe is mental mean? And something that you thought you thought you knew what it was, but then he takes you even further, and maybe you start to journal, right? You start to bring forward all this wisdom just from that hermetic axiom, just from that universal law, and then you go into learning the other principles and the other laws. All is mind, universe is mental, frequency and vibration, nothing rests, right? These are the things that Thoth is teaching you, and at this moment in time, he's teaching you how to master your frequency and your vibration, how to master yourself, how to master your life, and how to master your mind, right? Because he's teaching you how to become more focused. He's teaching you clarity, right? Because when you can get clear in thought, clear in your intention, then you can start to command your reality and create whatever you desire and bring that into your life. Thoth is an amazing being to work with. He'll teach you magic, right? He'll teach you different forms of sorcery, as well as how to do necromancy, how to work with the dead. And on top of that, he'll also teach you writing, how to get better with your words, and how spells or magic is spells, right? Your spelling determines the effectiveness as well the efficiency of your magic. The better you are with your words, the better your magic is. So on top of that, if we look at the word grammar and grimoire, right? Grammar is different words in which we can use the breakdown and understanding of them, and grimoire is a book of spells, is a tome of spells, right? So grimoire, grammar, your grammar is your grimoire, right? So your spells, your grammar, and what you know, what you're able to say, and how you're able to articulate it, that is your book of spells, your grimoire. And if we look at spelling test, right? We were being tested on our spells and our ability to spell. That's why they called it spelling. So these are the things that Thoth teaches you as you start to work with him. I would recommend working with Thoth because he's an amazing initiatory guide. Thoth is as well Quetzalcoatl, is Thoth, is also known as Tahuti to the Egyptians, and as well as Hermes to the Greeks. So if you guys would like to work with Thoth, or to do a path working with Thoth, or to just understand what he teaches, I definitely recommend that you guys work with him. Because he's been an amazing guide on my journey. He's taught me how to be a better clairvoyant, medium, shaman, right? He's taught me Egyptian magic. He's led me to different deities that also, I can trust. He guided me through the underworld, and he helped me to become my greatest version. I'm grateful for Thoth, and I thank you for being in my life. I was going to make this originally a Patreon exclusive, but I thought, Thoth wants this. Thoth wants everyone to see this, right? So guys, embrace your journey, embrace your pure potential, embrace the path, and as well who you're meant to become. Embrace your true will, embody and become the daemon, and with that, leave your legacy, leave your magnum opus. What are you creating with this life? What are you leaving behind? Who are you becoming? Also, Thoth is a god of alchemy and a patron of sorcery. So if you wish to work more in depth with Thoth, definitely don't just do one working here or there, but take your evolution seriously and continue to connect to the guides in which you feel most close to. And with that, you guys, I hope you have a beautiful day. This is Pathworking with Thoth and how to pathwork. And my name's O'Shea. As well, you can call me Atanu, for I am your host here at OccultcatTv. With that, you guys, I hope you have a beautiful day. Peace. And as well, namaste. I just wanted to say that I do occult consultations with Thoth or other energies if that's what you guys wanted. This is what I provide in terms of a service, as well as I do spell work, ritual, divination, tarot for people. But a main one that a lot of people get is the occult consultations. So if you would like to learn magic, sorcery, or spell work more in depth, please feel free to email me at OccultcatTv@gmail.com. Again, that is OccultcatTv@gmail.com. And also on top of that, if you guys would like to go more in depth with your magic, I do have a whole vault of magic resource on my Patreon. Link is down below if you wanted to go check that out. Where I do have for tiers 1 and 2 a magic development course teaching you how to become a magician, a witch, a shaman, as well as a psychic, clairvoyant, and medium. So go check that out, you guys. Peace. Have a beautiful day.